Hi, Gil from Testing Gil here. Let's talk about flow. It's this magical state when you're in the zone, just thinking about the problem and your fingers are clicking away and the code just runs. You're feeling super productive, but then you have to stop because your brain is needed somewhere else for something that doesn't really require brain cells, like boilerplate code. Okay, it's not completely brainless, but definitely flow breaking. I mean, can't all the describes and eats just write themselves? Can't the IDE knows that I need them in this test file and not in another file? So let's try to eliminate the friction. We'll use our AI assistant to generate this boilerplate code while we're still in the zone. Or at least go back to it quickly as soon as possible. Okay, so we have a list of test cases that check the methods of the different logic class of the Towers of Hanoi puzzle. The Towers of Hanoi is a classic puzzle. It has towers with disks stacked on them, all of them from the bottom to the top, from the largest to the smallest, on one tower. The goal is to move all the disks to another tower, but you can only move one disk at a time, and you can never place a larger disk on a smaller one. Now, I was in the zone when I created the code for the class and the list of test cases. I actually generated those when I was in another zone, but that's another story. Anyway, these are the tests that I want to write. Instead of just manually creating the file, I'm going to give this list to my AI assistant and tell it to generate empty tests for me. Generate just the boilerplate code for these tests. Now let's look at the gift I got from the AI gods. Well, just like that, it's done. It created the file, it created the describe container and a whole lot of tests in it. It also imported everything I need and kept the structure of the list. The AI Genie did not write the body of the tests. That's my job. But it handled the ceremony, the boring part. This is a perfect example of what I call the small step approach. We're not asking the AI to do everything for us now. We're using it for a small, specific, and very helpful task that keeps us from getting bogged down. Okay, you're probably thinking, well, what's the big deal here? Well, the automation part is nice, of course, but generating a list of empty tests has another advantage. I can look at the empty test names and see if these are the ones that I intend to write. I can tell if these are the cases that I need. When all the tests are filled and they're full of code, it will be distracting. It will be too late to see which tests are different than each other and how. Or maybe if they're even testing the same thing. Also, looking at all the names in the file of the tests tell me if they're meant to live together, or maybe they need separation, or maybe even removal. So here's a great tip. Always write or generate empty tests and review them before writing the code or generating it. It's easier to see the big picture. By letting AI handle the boilerplate, we, the developers, can focus on what we need to do, writing great code with great tests with great quality. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, subscribe, share it, and watch other videos on this channel. And in the comments, let me know, what's your cool tip of writing good tests? Until next time, bye-bye.